Hey Sauqi, look, there's a bunch of a cat over there.
Oh, you mean cats?
Well, what's the difference of it? I mean, they're just literally a cat.
Well, let me explain.
I'll take it from here, guys. Hey everyone! Have you ever thought about how the words we use are more than just random letters strung together? Every word has its own structure and story behind it. There's a science for this, and it's called morphology. Well, morphology is a branch of linguistics that studies the forms and structures of words. It looks at how words are made up of smaller parts called morphemes, which are the smallest unit of meaning. This is super important because it helps us understand how language works, how we form words, change them, and use them to communicate effectively. And without morphology, we wouldn't be able to break down or even understand some of the most complex words we use every day. So today, we're going to explore what morphology really is, dive into its different types, and check out some cool real-world examples. So, if you've ever wondered how words work or how they evolve, you're in the right place. Let's dive in.
What happened to her?
I think she's feeling not happy.
Oh, did you mean unhappy?
Body Part 1. The definition and basics of morphology. So, morphology is basically the study of how words are formed. For example, take the word unhappiness. Unhappiness were made from three parts: un, happy, and ness. These parts are called as morphemes, and they each carry meaning. There are two main types of morphemes. The first one is free morphemes, and the second one is bound morphemes. Free morphemes, for example, word happy, can stand alone as a word. Meanwhile, bound morphemes such as un or ness cannot stand alone, and they need to attach to other morphemes.
Now let's talk about the two main types of morphology, inflectional and derivational. Inflectional morphology changes a word's form, but not its core meaning. For example, just like Sauqi previously mentioned, adding s to cat to make cats. Easy, right? Derivational morphology, on the other hand, creates a whole new word with a different meaning, like adding er to teach to from teacher. See how the meaning shifts. This is what makes language so dynamic.
Let's make things more tangible with some real-world examples. In English, one of the most common prefixes we use is re, which means again or back. So, when you say the word rewrite, you're literally saying write again. It's a simple but powerful way of changing the meaning of a word by adding just a small prefix. You can see this idea in other words too, like revisit or visit again, rebuild or build again, and reconsider or consider again. It's like taking a base word and giving it a fresh spin, all with a simple prefix. But it gets more interesting when we look at other languages. For example, in Turkish, the concept of word formation or morphology is much more complex than in English. Turkish is known for its agglutinative structure, which means you can add multiple suffixes to a single root word, and each suffix can change the meaning or grammatical function of that word. This expansion helps illustrate the complexity and richness of word formation in English and Turkish while adding a bit more detail to the idea of morphology across languages.
Let's wrap it up. We have learned that morphology is about the structure of words with morphemes as the building blocks. From free morphemes like happy that stand alone to bound morphemes like aunt and nest that need support. Each piece plays a vital role in forming meaning. We also explored the inflectional morphemes, which change a word's form while keeping its essence. And the divisional morphemes, which means that each changes the lexical meaning and the word class. Plus, a real-world example showed us how morphology isn't just a theoretical, it's happening every time we speak or write something. So next time you hear or see a word, just pause a moment to think about the story behind it. Words are like puzzles, they are more than just a combination of letters. They are rich with structure, history, and also meaning. Morphology gives us the tools to unravel these stories, these words, and deepening our understanding of language and how we connect through it, through the words. Thank you.